Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back once again to GregTech. Today, as I mentioned last time, we really need to go mining because without a diamond we're kinda stuck in terms of making the most out of whatever materials we gather. So we're gonna go on a quest for a diamond. Now, before this, I kinda wanna protect myself a bit more, so I'm gonna see if I can actually make a chest plate here. Yeah, beautiful. That wasn't too bad. That should give me a bit of protection against whatever decides to suddenly try and blow me up. Now, I discovered something very interesting down here in the mineshaft, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I found. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this way. Now, what I found is not something like it's inherent to vanilla Minecraft. It's not something added by a mod or anything. But the mods do add to the treasure available from this thing, and as some of you who are very familiar with Minecraft might have guessed, it's a mineshaft. There is an abandoned mineshaft right here, which, if you look on F3 here, y equals 14, so it is actually at diamond level. We could potentially find diamonds in the wall here, or uranium, lots of uranium actually. And iron. And lava in the way. Let's bucket that up actually. Get a torch down before the light goes out. Oh, there's actually a torch on the ceiling there for some reason. Alright, let us... Whoops, I see a diamond, I see a chest with stuff in, and I see a creeper trying to blow us up. None of which are very fun. Or, well, the diamond in the wall and the minecart is very fun, but the creeper trying to blow us up is not. Now, I have a tendency to be a bit of a chicken when it comes to exploring these things. Like, I like not only to keep my options open, but also to make sure that I won't get ambushed while trying to loot. So before we pick up anything, I'm just gonna look around the various corners here and make sure that nothing bad is actually gonna spawn and end up finding us immediately. So let's put those back in their place, and it looks as though we're kind of safe here, so we can pick up the stuff. There's some lapis lazuli here. It's gonna come in handy later on. Got these beautiful diamonds right here. It's gonna make sure we don't actually drop them into lava or something. And then, of course, always make sure to check the corners. See if anything's hiding, like behind or underneath. It's a bit of iron. Got a good bit of coal up here. But let's have a look here. Ooh, what do we have? Knowledge fragment, that's Thaumcraft. Gold ingots. Creosote bottle. Coal coke and chest card, that's all Railcraft. We have a silver ingot, which I think is purely GregTech actually. We got some filled tin cans, which is food. Part of ashes, which Biomes O Plenty, I guess, and some coal. And of course we can pick up the chest card itself. Now, we might as well split that one up. We also have a bit of redstone in the wall here, very valuable to us right now, so let us grab that immediately. And again, check the corners, make sure nothing's hiding underneath. Now the rails themselves are not that valuable to us right at this point in time. Once we get the alloy furnace, smelter, whatever, we might be able to reclaim the iron from them, or potentially just we could put them down for use somewhere else. If we want to get a transport system to somewhere special. For instance, up and down the mineshaft could be interesting. We're probably going to do that at one point. But for now, we already have a pretty good haul here. Technically, I could just say, hey, see you guys next time. We accomplished what we wanted to do, but nah, let's keep going for a bit here. There are still interesting things to explore here. All the beautiful stuff we can find and see here. Block that up. More lovely lapis here. Now these mineshafts are notorious for containing poison spider spawners. And poison spider spawners are no fun at all. Seriously, they are not. And this looks like a place where stuff would love to drop down on my head, so I'm just gonna be a bit cautious here. And let's block off that lava so we can actually walk down there, and while that's decaying, let's grab some of this copper. Like, as we've seen before, we need a lot of copper to do anything in this mod, so why not grab it? Redstone. Valuable stuff as well. Quite a good deposit here. And there goes the final bit of lava. Alright, we have a couple of branches here. There's some gold over there, I kinda wanna get to that. There's some good bit of darkness down here. Anything lurking in the dark waiting for us? Dead end. With a cave up there. This is probably not that interesting. I was right, not that interesting. Although it does have a bit of lapis, nice. Are we getting out of diamond level here? No, there's still a slight chance, but it's not much. No more diamond. But there is the lapis here, so let's grab that. And then go back down and get that gold we saw. Now again, fully exploring a mineshaft like this takes a lot of effort. Not only because you're bound to get lost a couple of times, but also the fact that you kind of want to tear down the walls, like all this wood, in the places where you have been. Again to, ooh, diamonds. Get an idea of where you have been and where you haven't been yet. But again, that takes a lot of time investment, so that's probably something I'm going to do off camera, unless you guys really beg me to do it with you guys, but I'm having a hard time imagining that you would want to spend time watching me just break down blocks like that. I think the whole tech aspect and of course the exploration as we're doing right now is by far the most interesting. The rest is just kind of slave labor. It's still part of the game, and I actually kind of enjoy doing it, but it is slave labor, no doubt about it. Alright, we've made it to the gold. Yoink. Beautiful gold. I like gold! For now, we're gonna leave most of the stuff we can actually get elsewhere. Like again, the uncertainty of the place not being lit up, the potential for mobs to come and attack us all of a sudden. It's kind of keeping me on edge, and when I'm on edge, I prefer to like try and settle my nerves rather than just gather up stuff blindly. So as you can see here, this is a dead end. It's lit up now, so nothing will spawn here. We can go back and get all those diamonds we just saw. All of these beautiful diamonds. The beautiful diamonds, the beautiful diamonds. Mine down the side of it to make sure there's not lava underneath, and yoink. Alright, that's a very successful haul, I'd say. 11 diamonds, good bit of gold here. You got some extra treasure, some coal coke, which is really good fuel. We got these filled tin cans, which... You wanna... What's in them, I wonder? Not quite sure, but it's... At least it's filtered up, and we get the tin cans back, which we can then use... Either to make a canning machine at one point, we can macerate them to get dust, or we can use them to store stuff in, I guess. Automatic canning machine, like, as you can see, a bread put in the tin can here will can bread, and pretty much, like, every single bit of, like, if a pork chop normally heals 4 bits of hunger, so if you put... or split a pork chop up into 4 cans, then I guess you get 4 cans, which quick to eat and each fill 1 hunger. So you don't lose any food, and I think in some points you even gain some. Now of course I don't know the saturation value of tin cans, or canned food in general, but it does seem like a quite handy way to store some food. So instead of having a bunch of different foods, you can just can it all and it'll pretty much just be one kind. Canned food. Alright, so on the way out here we might as well gather whatever we can find. And carry. And I do believe we have quite a few branches that we haven't explored at all. Like for instance, we didn't go past this lava right here. If that's going to take a bit of blocking off. So there's a dark corridor in here. Again, we're still at diamond level, so potential for interesting stuff right here. Potential for death as well. Luckily, we didn't choose death, we chose cake. Over here, let's see, more darkness. More branches, various kind. A bunch of tin, which I'm not sure we can carry. And then, of course, whenever you see this, with this many planks, it means there's a passage going above. So we could dig into the floor and climb up here, but again, we have a pretty good haul, and I would hate to having to lose, or hate losing all this and having to go back down and pick it up, or potentially have it drop into lava or something. So I kind of want to get out while the getting's good. Can we? Where's our iron ore? 22. We can still carry it. As long as I feel safe, I don't mind mining this sort of thing. But in order to feel safe, I kind of need all the light. All the lights in the mine. See, more copper right there. And you see, let's see, water dripping down. Wonder if we'll trigger that if we open this. Nope, not yet. Good. Now, you might have noticed I'm leaving all the glowing crystal shards in the wall. Again, I'm not sure I'll even delve into Thaumcraft in this series. I probably will at one point because I have it in here. But it's gonna be at the once we get quite deep into the GregTech stuff. So I'm gonna leave it as a second priority, and until I actually have enough inventory space that I can just kind of waste it on crystals and such. Let's see, now I'm getting myself lost here. The way out is over here. Now, if you look at the map here, you can actually pretty much see entirely how the network of these various mineshafts are interlinked and connected. So having the minimap and the big map is, I wouldn't say cheating, but it certainly is a shortcut to preventing getting lost. Let's just quickly look over here, because we're still at diamond level. More iron, more copper. Let's get that on the way out. And then... Nope, nothing up here. Alright. So let us discard these two rotten flesh, because we have no use for that. Then we can pick up some tin as well. And I'm just gonna mine for a bit while I'm in a safe location, and then I'll see you guys on the surface. And welcome to the surface. Alright, let's start out by taking our treasure here and just kinda putting it somewhere where we can find it again. And then we can, let's see, put that in there, those in there, all of that. And the tin cans as well. Why not? We don't really need them. Alright, so, grinder. Industrial grinder, or not industrial, we can't make it that yet, but we can make a sturdy grinder. The sturdy grinder needs bronze gears, it needs a diamond, it needs 2 bronze plates, and the bronze gears, of course. How do we make these? Alloy smelter. Fantastic. Just what we totally didn't need. Apparently the only way to make the right bronze gear is to melt some stuff onto a gear mold in an alloy smelter. And the mold, of course, empty shape plate and a hammer. And empty shape plates are made by steel. Hold on, this can't be right. Extruder. We can't make an extruder either, as far as I know. Really? Come on. So that's interesting. Hold on for a moment. Alright, I found the solution. Basically, there is a manual recipe for bronze gears, although it's a lot more expensive than either of the other ones we saw. So you need a wrench, you need 4 plates, and you need 4 rods, and each rod is made by using a file on an ingot. So in total, to make one of these gears, you need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bronze bars for each gear. So we need 2 gears. So 24 plus 4 for these plates here, so 28 bronze bars for this, and then we need we can make the machine casing again with the iron. So my next mission is to create 28 bronze ingots, so we can get our sturdy grinder. And that's pretty much, from what I can tell, gonna use up our bronze hammer, so good riddance. But I will get started right on that. You saw the process in the last episode, so I'm not gonna make you guys look through all of that again. It's just a matter of firing up this baby over here, and, well, either this baby or just using the forges over here, the furnaces. But it's a matter of crushing up ores and cooking it all, you know, the usual stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll see you guys in whenever the hell I get done with this. Alright, as it turns out, my math was pretty spot on in regarding to the hammer uses at least. As you can see, it's pretty well wasted right now. 20 uses left, so I made enough bronze to actually make a new hammer and still have enough to hopefully complete what we try to achieve here. So we need to make 10 plates. Now we might as well use this one as much as you can. See, one plate is 4 uses, so there we go. And the rest with this one. Oh, what the hell? That's not nice. I put the hammer up there and it still broke it. What? Stupid game. Oh well. So we got our 10 bronze plates here. Now we need to make 8 rods. So yoink. And then finally we need to make a bunch of gears with these. And that means the wrench in the middle, bronze gears. There we go. Beautiful. Now let us see recipe here. We need a piston and we need the bronze machine hull. Alright, so that needs we need all of these. Let's see how much power can we put into this. There we go, red. Alright, craft those, and then we need to get a piston. So one of these, and I think we have the rest on us. Redstone, iron, cobblestone as usual, and a topping of piston recipe. Piston, bronze plates, bronze gears, diamond on the top. We need to get our diamond, and then we need the hammer and the file, and then finally we need this one. Now the rolling machine has a thing where it won't craft the final recipe unless you specifically tell it to by clicking on the item there. We need the wrench. Oh, come on. The wrench actually picks up a crafting table. That's interesting. Did I mess these two about, or do we need to replace one of them with the wrench? Hammer and wrench. Yeah, alright. So there we go. Sturdy grinder. Now this is also a steam machine. So I'm thinking we have so much water in this one. I kind of don't want to waste it. So let's put it there instead. Sturdy grinder. And it's finished loading, so now we should be able to put ores in here and actually grind them up. Now, I know for a fact that we have a lot of copper still over here. So why not get started on that? And then we need to get this good and hot. And for that purpose, we did get the what's it called? The cold coke. I reckon this will do a pretty well job of getting this one really hot. Really quickly. So as you can see, it has a much bigger flame than normal coke or normal coal, and it does appear that the red line here is rising pretty quickly. So hopefully before too long this will start producing steam, and well, we don't. I don't know if we can actually make enough steam to get both of these machines working with just a small coal boiler. We'll see. I think we can even like disable this one by clicking there. I think that closes off the valve. it looks as though it's a valve closing there. So we'll see. I reckon that before too long we should hear an awful noise from this machine as it starts grinding up stuff. So we'll see about that. Now I also have this bucket of lava here, and I know that buckets of lava can be used for a bunch of different things. Not as much this, but more the fuel sort of deal. So yeah, I guess we could use it to make a bunch of smooth stone, which I know that we'll need a lot of eventually. So I kind of want to free up my bucket as well, so yeah, let's actually do that. Bit of cobblestone in there, give it a bucket of lava, and then let that cook. And then over here, let's see, it should be warm enough now. Should be. Just about. Maybe. Maybe. Come on, there we go. What an awful noise. Nope. That does not turn it off, obviously. And this machine does not appear to be working. Why is that? What is wrong with my machine? Again, I'm assuming that it needs steam. But the question is, of course, whether this machine or this coal boiler here only outputs on one side. You know what? Let this one finish, and then we'll try picking up this machine with the wrench. So get the wrench from over here, and then see if we can somehow redirect the steam into the other machine. If not, then we'll try and put the other one where this one's standing. There we go, it's done. Get that. Not doing anything. Let's see, this. It looks as though it has valves on pretty much all sides, this one. So, sturdy grinder, put that there. Connect to the steam machine, please, and cover all. Oh, there we go, now it works, yeah. Alright, so I think either this one really only works for one item at a time, or one machine at a time. We'll see about that. But yeah, at least it does. Like, we have a lot of stuff coming out of it right now, and while it sounds absolutely horrible, I think this machine really could use a bunch more steam than this one can provide. Oh, now it's suddenly got hotter. We'll see, but at least we don't need to waste hammers trying to mess up ores now. So this should hopefully make it slightly more efficient for us to get our resources, and that we get the 10 nuggets instead of 9. Oh wow, okay. I completely forgot about that. GregTech completely messes with the way lava works for fuel, so yeah, in a furnace, at least in an iron furnace, lava is not good. Only 12 items. Alright, good to know, really good to know. So, I believe that's gonna be this episode. We've achieved something brand new with the sturdy grinder here, and the sturdy grinder shares a lot of recipes with stuff like macerators and such. Although, why didn't it? I guess it needs a lot more steam than this small coal boiler can provide. In any case, the sturdy grinder here shares a bunch of features with the industrial grinder and the macerator. So that's a pretty nifty thing to have. So next time, well, I actually, right now I don't know what the next step is. I'll have to look into that. I think it's a blast furnace, so we can get steel and move on to next tier. But we'll see. It could also be, actually it's the alloy furnace. Of course it's the alloy furnace. So next time we'll make an alloy furnace. So until then, I'm Jerry and this has been GregTech. Bye!